Hello YouTube, this is Tom Snowy 737 bringing you like a special model airport video based on my Spanish airport, or Spanish themed airport. This is like sort of like well, it's a special video thanks to the 100 subscribers and support that everyone's given me, whether you're a subscriber or not. If you've just watched my video, then thanks a lot, because that raises my stats and, you know, probably causes like videos to be sort of on the, you know, like to pop up most common. So maybe not as common as others, but you know, in the future it might just be up there somewhere. So yeah, this video is just going, it's like a first part of 3, this particular video. I've decided to do it in 3 sections just in case like it bores you a little bit. You know, I don't want to sort of bore you out making another 30 odd minute video, so I'm going to split it up so you can watch one. Then like later on I'll upload the afternoon schedule, and then I'll do sort of like an evening schedule as well. So we'll get underway now. We'll start off with this Condor 757-300. It's just boarding. It's just finished loading the baggage on. Weirdly, the baggage actually came on pallets, which were all actually tied down. They weren't actually carried in, like, you know, usual dollies, as you call them, which is, someone could say it's a breach of the regulations of the airport, and against the, you know, sort of like standards of in aviation. So that is quite strange to see that. As you can see, the boarding gate is connected to the aircraft. Just finishing off boarding and making sure no late arrivals are need to be boarded. As you can see, down the main section of the apron along the terminal building, there isn't much traffic at the moment. We do have quite a few aircraft in currently at this time. It's currently just gone 11:15 in the morning, getting on for afternoon time near enough. As you can see here, we have actually the other way, a BMI Baby 737-500, which is just been pushed back onto taxiway Bravo. This will be going off to East Midlands. So it's in the children in need colours, which is fantastic. It's, you know, obviously representing a good cause, you know, a good charity. So that will be departing soon. Well, once pushed back and once taxi clearance is accepted, it will be taxiing onto taxiway Alpha to contact tower to request clearance for takeoff. We also have a special arrival over here, which is an extremely rare sight. There's never actually been an aircraft, well, we have had BAE 146s before, but this particular livery is very limited now. Hardly, you know, if you do see this, it's quite a special chance. This is just coming to refuel. That will be going off shortly. However, well, when I say shortly, it's actually just not just landed. It came in quite early on this morning, when it was pretty dark. It's going to be going off later on, back to the UK, to London City Airport. Moving on, obviously we have like the area of ground equipment, fire station. We haven't actually had any accidents since the airport opened, which is good. They obviously, the fire service do train now and then, to keep standards high and make sure if there ever is a crash or any sort of problem, that they are sort of well trained and know what time to be there for. As you can see, we are now looking at the general aviation area. We have a Cessna Citation on stand, which is completely shut down, and we also have this Cessna 172 just taxiing out from the general aviation area onto taxiway Bravo, which will then lead to taxiway Alpha. Once again, requesting clearance for takeoff. Moving on, as you can see, we have like the signs, and you can see there, you might be able to. This is the EasyJet A320 going off to Luton. It is just holding. It is contacted tower. It's just holding now for a rather big plane to vacate the runway. Move on to that in a minute. So that will be going off to Luton, and once the big aircraft has taxied off vacated the runway, that will be cleared to depart. Next up, we have a Jet2holidays 757-200. As you can see with this particular aircraft, it's not actually being painted in Jet2holidays livery, which is quite rare to see over in Spain and possibly also the UK, where this aircraft flies to. It's flying out of East Midlands, so we've got currently 2 aircraft in that are going to East Midlands, which is East Midlands is quite a sort of like a good airport, like where most Brits actually fly from. It's we have quite a few flights from East Midlands, possibly more than others, and it's probably not the most key airport from the UK, but it certainly does have a lot of traffic coming in from there. As you can see, just having a bit of catering done with the catering truck and stairs there. This is still registered in the November registration. November 902 November Victor. Obviously, that's a registration. Allegiant is an American airline, so it's really good to actually see this particular aircraft still in Allegiant colours. We're not entirely sure if this aircraft will actually be transformed into Jet2holidays, but as it is, it's been like this for a while, so could be a chance, but it might not actually happen. So yeah, it's good to see. Next, we have this aircraft. Nothing happening with this Jet2 757-200. As you can see, this is actually in Jet2 colours. Registration Golf Lima Sierra Alpha Alpha. Nothing much happening. There's just a few cleaners inside the aircraft that are just whipping round, making sure everything's safe for the next flight. As you can see, there's nothing around it as yet. It's not scheduled to depart in about an hour and a half, so that'll be off on its way soon. Moving along onto stand 4. Here we have a Monarch 757-200. This is just awaiting the buses to bring back the passengers from the terminal, ready to be off to Manchester. Manchester is also one of the key UK airports where people fly from to this particular island where this airport is situated. Monarch has started using flights with their A320s now, so that's good. We've started seeing services with both the 757 and the A320. I think Monarch were actually hoping to start services possibly with the A300 at one point, but they've actually cancelled that, and sort of said, no, we'll just use the 752s and the A320s. So as you can see, they've got the air stairs. The aircraft has been disembarked by all the passengers. The air crew are just now waiting for the other passengers to arrive to prepare them for their 2-hour flight back to Manchester. Now we did show you a small rare visitor to this particular island, and in the world, should I say. And also we have, that has just landed a few minutes ago, we also have an Antonov Airlines Antonov 124. As you can see, this is one of the biggest aircraft in the world. Its sister is the Antonov 225, which is the only one of its kind in the world. We're not entirely sure if we will ever see the Antonov 225 at this airport. It would be great to actually have that land here. As I say, weren't actually expecting this to be arriving, this sort of size aircraft to be arriving at all. Filed a flight plan yesterday, and everyone in the airport was sort of excited about seeing this arrival. Registration on this particular aircraft is Uniform Romeo 82027. This is just come from the Ukraine and is currently following a Follow Me car, which is leading it to stand 10A, which is the big loop, which is the only stand currently at the airport able to accommodate such a big aircraft like this particular one. So that will be vacating there. It will be going out later, so hopefully we might be able to catch that departing as well. That's everything in terms of the schedules. I just want to talk to you about a few things that if I was going to expand the airport, it's sort of like, obviously this is like a section of the airport. If it was sort of real, I would actually bring it over here, so that if I had like a bigger room, if it was like against the wall or something, I had it against the wall, I would bring. That's actually a good idea. That never thought about doing that. Actually having an airport against one, and then you can put stuff under the board. Never thought about doing that. This would actually be extended. And I was thinking if we ever did extend this airport, that would fit a bit with like an actual cargo area. Like a cargo apron specialised for cargo. Therefore, we would have much better facilities for the Antonov 124. I'd just like to mention that the Antonov 124 is bringing in a generator for a new hotel complex that has just recently been built on the island. So that will be, as I say, that will be unloaded soon as soon as possible. If I did extend it, I'd want to have like a cargo apron with a cargo complex, like a cargo terminal. I hope you've enjoyed this first video. Obviously we're just getting up to 15 minutes, so it's not bad time. As I say, I'll do like another schedule this afternoon and this evening, or I might just do an evening, or I might just do an afternoon, sort of afternoon slash evening version. I'm not really sure. So if you want to comment, if you actually see this video before I upload the next one and think I should do either 2 more or just 1 more, then please, or none, if you're not really that bothered, then please comment and say which choice you'd prefer. I say, hope you've enjoyed this video. Let's give you a sort of like a quick tour around the airport as well. So yeah, that's all for now. I'll speak again later, and I'll look out for any replies regarding how many more videos I should do. I'll just because when I zoom in, it takes off the sound, so I'll just leave the video running for a few seconds and zoom in on the BMI Baby 737-500, which is currently just being pushed back. Goodbye.